Hello everybody, welcome to your online resource for rotational molding supplies. This is our Rotomart informational video series. Keep in mind, all of the following products can be found on our website at rotomart.com. Enjoy the video and thanks for watching. I'm Eric Adams, your Rotomart technical advisor, and this is a brief how-to video explaining the Supavent family of products. For a long time, the rotational molding industry has been asking for improvements in the venting components for their process. The standard method has always been to use the Teflon tube where the operator packs the ID with various materials to keep the resin from falling out during molding, all while letting the mold vent. Not only is this method inconsistent, but there's also a possibility of contamination on the inside of the part caused by the packing falling out of the tube. In addition, this method doesn't offer the slight internal pressure known to be beneficial in the rotational molding process. The Supavent, however, solves both of these issues and more. Let me tell you how. Illustrated here is a graph that shows the difference in cycle time during the molding process when a very slight pressure is available during the heat cycle. The Supavents are designed to automatically allow such pressure to accumulate, showing yet another advantage for their use. Although this can possibly cause your parts to be over-cured and may have more parting line flash. In general though, if you normally mold at 360 degrees Fahrenheit, that's your peak internal air temperature, then you should be able to aim for 330 degrees when you switch to the Supavents. It'll also make your vents last longer. There will be a link down below if you want to download that. So featured here are the 1/2 inch and the 3/4 inch Supavents. The venting is done by a single slit on the side of the vent. These Supavents are installed in the mold through a pre-drilled and deburred hole slightly smaller in diameter than that of the Supavent. Typically, we here at Northstar size the hole a 32nd smaller than the Supavent. To insert the Supavent into the mold, start by passing it through the hole from the outside and then pulling it from the inside until the larger diameter Supavent collar is tight against the mold outer wall. The Supavent should be examined after each cycle to look for wear and tear that may require it to be replaced. Things to look for are tears at the slit, as well as around the collar, and then maybe even some brittleness and some blockages or contamination that may restrict the venting. To remove the Supavent, simply pull it from the outside of the mold by the collar, just like that, and then you can replace it with a new one. One way to prolong the life of your Supavent is to add a Teflon collar that the Supavent will pass through. This collar is intended to shield your Supavent from excessive heat by insulating it from the mold wall. To install the Teflon collar, first assemble the Supavent, the collar, as well as the aluminum ring. Second, you'll want to insert the vent into your pre-drilled hole in the mold. Lastly, you'll need to tack the aluminum ring to the mold. The set screw in the aluminum ring is then used to hold the Teflon vent collar in place. Another trick for extending the Supavent life is to place the slit in the direction of part shrinkage to minimize the part tension on the slit area. I have one last tip for your Supavents, where some applications of the Supavents are against the line of draw, such as on the sidewall. And the flexibility of the Supavent may be enough to where you might not even need to remove it during each cycle. With proper installation and care, your Supavents will provide worry-free venting for many, many cycles. And remember, the Supavent was created for you. I'm Eric Adams, your technical advisor here at Rotomart, and I hope this video on the Supavent family of products answered some of your questions. To find out more about these products or other products, please visit our website at rotomart.com.